We begin in Dublin with the news that Edinburgh's dream of making the final of the Heineken Cup is over. They got to within 3 points of Ulster by the whistle, but it wasn't enough. They went down 22-19 in front of over 45,000 fans at the Aviva Stadium. But their cup run has certainly ignited rugby north of the border, and we wait to see if next season pro rugby in Scotland continues to move forward as a result. Locally, it was round 5 of the Kings of the Sevens, with Langham staging their usual enjoyable tournament. Jed Forest were looking to make their 5th final on the trot, but Hawick had other ideas, and in a cracking quarter-final tie which went to extra time, it was the Greens who progressed. They went on to make the final by defeating Watsonians in the semi. But the game went to Hawick by 31 points to 10, and this puts the Greens right back into the mix again in the series at the halfway point. Jed still top the table on 37, Melrose are second on 27, but Hawick are now on 23, and with the Peebles Sevens taking place this afternoon at 1:30, either Hawick or Jed will get no points as they both meet in round 1. That could open up the Kings of the Sevens even further. As usual, Radio Borders will be live from the Gites in a special programme starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon with myself and Bruce Miller. Well, that wasn't the only Sevens tournament being played yesterday. At Philiphaugh, it was the penultimate round of the semi-junior under-18 competition, and with Selkirk Youth Club having their big cup final at Murrayfield today at 4:15 against Stirling County, understandably, they fielded a weakened 7 at their own event. They went out to Duns Colts in round 1, and that meant Gala Wanderers could snatch the title if they beat Tynedale in their first game. They did that, and then they beat Biggar, but their progress was halted by a very good Melrose Wasps team, which featured both of Craig Chalmers' sons, Ben and Sam. They defeated Wanderers 15-12 to set up a final place with Jed Thistle, who knocked out Kelso Harlequins. In the end, it was Wasps who won 26-17, led by skipper Blair Hutchison. But despite the loss yesterday, Gala Wanderers are champions with an unbeatable 55 points so far, and I spoke with their captain, Blair Reevely.
We've had a pool of 13 boys we've had to pick for throughout the season, and they've put in the work at training and on the park, and it's proven by taking Kings of the Sevens. So we had the 2 tournaments at the start of the year where boys were a bit sluggish for pre-season, but we worked hard at Langham and Melrose and we took 2 titles, and we had hard work throughout the season when they bought the league and Scottish Cup stuff, but then we've eyes on the prize again, took on our 2 tournaments to win Kings of the Sevens.
You've got some great boys in there. I mean, Parker, who isn't here today, of course, but they've got some excellent guys who are obviously going to go on to bigger things.
Unfortunately, James called off late in the week there. He's struggling with his hip and knee, I think it is, but so he had to drop, and we brought in young Keith Young, who hasn't played much 7-a-sides for us, but he's been playing with under-16, so he's been playing really well, so he's given him his due. He's stepped up to the plate and played well today.
Next week it's the Jed Thistle Sevens. At all ends you'll be presented, of course, with the award for the championship for the season, which is tremendous, and of course you'll be looking forward to Selkirk Thistle back to full strength as well.
Yeah, well, we'd like to have Selkirk Youth Club back at every tournament, because that means you're beating the best to be the best. So they'll be back fit to full strength next week, and hopefully can take Jed Thistle along with Kings of the Sevens, make it a good day.
You can see the tries from the final between Jed Thistle and Melrose Wasps right now on Borders Rugby television at bordersrugby.net. One other result from yesterday in the East League 3 playoffs, it ended Walkerburn 27, RDVC 10.